In the news tonight, Congress pushes toward adjournment with action on Social Security, defense spending, and the supersonic transport. Stocks boom on favorable reports out of Washington. Charles Manson is indicted on yet another murder charge, and Bob Hope is back from Vietnam. I'll have details on these stories and more on the news service tonight at 11.
Poor kids, no wonder we haven't seen you.
Hey, Harry. Hey, you look like you haven't seen the sun in a month. You ought to get out more.
What do you mean, go out?
Well, you'd feel better if you got out in the great outdoors. You know, stretched your muscles. Get your lungs full of fresh air.
What fresh air? Well, you call this air around here fresh air? Well, it's like living in a coal mine. So polluted around here. You know what you see on your windowsill every morning? Soot. This thing. And in traffic. In your car. Carbon monoxide. Every day, it's killing you. You want me to get more fresh air, then you start doing something about the air pollution in this town. Tear down the smokestacks. Get rid of that big incinerator out in the flats.
If you want to do something about air pollution, we suggest you start with your own lungs.
You're not busy New Year's Eve. I sure hope you'll tune in to Dean Martin's show. We have some wonderful guests lined up. Ruth Buzzy, the Dingaling Sisters, and what's his name? The Nancy Sinatra's father. Freddie Sinatra. Frank Sinatra. He'll be there.
Thursday at 10, 9 Central Time.
An electrifying motion picture, The Great White Hope, from the play and performances that won the Pulitzer Prize, the New York Drama Critics Award, and 2 Tony Awards. Best Actor, James Earl Jones. Best Actress, Jane Alexander. The Great White Hope, rated GP.
Now playing an exclusive engagement at the Chinese Theater in Hollywood.
Whatever happened to the simplicity of sports that we all used to love so much?
Very complicated now because I think your fans are far more intellectual than they used to be.
Thanks to guys like you.
I don't know about that.
Sure.
But I think the fans have to be given credit. They know a lot more than people like us give them credit to know.
Sports with Ross Porter, weeknights at 6 and 11. A news conference with Billy Graham, 6:30 Saturday.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Another cold, honey.
Oh, you look terrible,
I
Harry.
feel terrible. I've been sneezing and coughing, my throat's scratchy. I feel achy and I need some rest.
Take NyQuil.
Vicks NyQuil, nighttime cold medicine, relieves your major cold symptoms for hours. Relieves them so well, it helps you get the rest you need.
I'm lucky to have you, Mildred.
I know.
You got a cold tonight? Put NyQuil to work.
Thursday night at 7:30.
Everybody's together on New Kent Menthol.
Now I know what people are talking about.
Kent got it all together. Kent has got it all together.
New Kent Menthol 100s. Brisk, breezy flavor. Exclusive micronite filter. Good, rich taste. They're all together now.
All the refreshment of menthol. All the good things of a Kent. It's all together.
Politics and Television, Saturday at 4.
Can you take one more in your class?
I'm not sure we'll have a class today.
Oh?
Throat's kind of sore.
Well, you need Listerine.
Gargle out here?
No, this Listerine. Listerine throat lozenges. They're medicated to soothe sore throat pain fast. They ease dryness, too.
Good taste.
Lemon mint flavor.
Soothing Listerine lozenges. From the people who put Listerine in a bottle, medicated throat lozenges in a box.
Go into your freezing bathroom on these winter mornings and then try to shave with stone cold lather. What you get is more shiver than shave. Unless Santa brought you the great gift invention of 1971, the Schick electronic hot lather dispenser. It gives you hot, steaming lather, like in a barber shop. Heated electrically without chemicals. Give yourself the Schick electronic hot lather dispenser and feel warm in the morning.
Open up your hot dog, let some sunshine in. Open up your sandwich, let that sunshine in. Brighten up that burger flame.
little sunshine with a bright, sunny taste of French's mustard in the regular or new push-button jar.
Open up and let French's mustard in.
It's not the drink that kills on our highways. It's the drunk, the abusive drinker, the problem drinker, the drunk driver. Look at all he's done for us. Helped to eliminate overcrowding in our schools. And brought families together. If he's sick, let's help him. But first, let's get him off the road. Write the National Safety Council, and your voice will be heard.
Fresh air. I love the taste of it. And fresh air is what makes Maryland 100s taste like no other menthol cigarette. Maryland tobaccos, fresh air cured. Other cigarettes contain some heat-treated tobacco. Tobacco dried in heated barns for only 6 days. But Maryland 100s, 100% fresh air cured for up to 8 long lazy weeks. Fresh air cured tobaccos that taste cool with menthol. New Maryland menthol.
3 weeks from tonight, January 19th, NBC Tuesday Night at the Movies will present A Rage to Live.
Grace Caldwell Tate. Rich, respectable, born to the purple, at ease in her $1 million mansion.
Or in a motel room.
I don't care how it sounds. When I feel that way, I can't think of anything else. Doesn't matter who I am or what I'm supposed to be. Nothing matters. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it.
It started in the back seat of a car and went from man
I can't help it.
to man.
I get it now. I'm supposed to get lost.
Get away from me.
John O'Hara's startling bestseller, A Rage to Live, that stripped the veneer from the social elite to candidly reveal its raw excesses. Grace Caldwell Tate, devoted mother, loving wife, yet a woman with a rage to live.
I hate you.
But you don't hate us.
I can't help it. I'm trying not to embarrass you.
I have nothing to be embarrassed about. I'm not sleeping with somebody else's husband.
Shut up.
You steal another woman's husband and she's supposed to shut up? You don't have that kind of money, you tramp. You're crazy.
We will return to NBC Tuesday Night at the Movies following station identification.
Join Hugh O'Brien and top stars for Comedy on Ice on the Kraft Music Hall tomorrow.
Sylvania introduces Blue Dot Magic Cube, the first flash cube that works without batteries, for use only in new cameras specially designed by Kodak and other makers. No more flash batteries to go dead. No more pictures to goof because the electrical system failed. One small problem. Now if you miss a shot, you have only yourself to blame.
Say 20 years, Dora and I can just take off, do the things we want to do, live where we want to live. Be a place where the kids could come and visit anytime they wanted. They'll have kids of their own by then. I don't know, there are so many things we're looking forward to.
It's nice to dream. Why let your dreams go up in smoke?
KNBC-4
Paris.
This is Paris, and I'm an American who lives here. I'm a painter. All my life, that's all I've ever wanted to do.
She's an exciting girl. She's like a sunbeam. When she walks down the street, everybody feels a little better.
C'est magnifique!
Wonderful, marvelous, she should care for me.
This week on NBC Saturday Night at the Movies. We will return to NBC Tuesday Night at the Movies following station identification.
A New Year's Day salute, followed by the Rose Bowl parade, beginning at 7 a.m. Pacific Time.
He's an independent guy. He likes to set his own kind of style, doesn't care what others do. He's an old gold filters man.
Old gold filters with flavors that never came through a filter before. The cigarette for independent people.
Just an ordinary guy with an independent mind, a mind of his own. He's an old gold filter.
Old gold filters with gift star coupons.
There's a warm breeze blowing, going gently through the green, and it's asking us if we would tag along. Springtime, it happens every Salem. Springtime, it happens every Salem.
Natural menthol, not the artificial kind. That's why Salem tastes springtime soft, springtime fresh. It's only natural.
Springtime, it happens every Salem. Springtime, yeah, it happens every Salem.
Looks like ground roast coffee, sounds like ground roast coffee, smells like ground roast coffee, and tastes like ground roast coffee.
Ground roast coffee, right?
Wrong. Introducing the Fooler. Taster's Choice. The freeze-dried coffee. Good enough to fool you.
Are you sure this isn't ground roast coffee?
Taster's Choice. The new freeze-dried coffee from Nestle. It's got everything ground roast coffee has, except the grounds.
Sometimes a nasty cold cough can ruin your whole day, but you can carry something with you anywhere to relieve it. Vicks Formula 44 Extra Strength Cough Discs. They have a cough suppressant as effective as codeine that's not narcotic. Our cough discs will help do what they have to do, so you can do what you have to do.
Stay tuned following these messages for some scenes from our next NBC Tuesday Night at the Movies.
Sheer, shearer, super sheer, a brand new minimum makeup. CoverGirl Super Sheer. Now you can go bare beautifully. CoverGirl Sybil Shepherd does in Super Sheer with clean Noxema medication to help keep good skin good. Sheer, shearer, super sheer. New CoverGirl Super Sheer. It's better than bare.
Mamma mia, that's some species.
Cut. If you're one of the few who have never tried Alka-Seltzer, take another serious look.
Poached oysters.
That's how we said laboratory tests show that Alka-Seltzer absorbs more than twice as much acid as the leading chewable tablet. In fact, Alka-Seltzer is as fast and effective a medication as you can buy for upset stomach. So take it. Seriously.
This is Eddie King. Be with us 2 weeks from tonight when NBC Tuesday Night at the Movies will present in color Secret Ceremony.
Universal presents this outstanding cast. Elizabeth Taylor,
I'm not who you think I am, kid, no.
Mia Farrow, more haunted than in Rosemary's Baby, in another extraordinary performance.
Albert? Albert? I don't want to hear that name again! Are you still jealous? Young lady, you go to your room at once.
Robert Mitchum as the stepfather, a tense, suspenseful drama of human desire in its deepest, most sinister aspect.
But then she's still a child. All alone. There's nobody else downstairs? Are you hurt?
I don't need any instructions in fatherhood from you.
If you don't shut your foul mouth.
There are doors to lock against the terror outside.
It's got to stop! I realize it hurts! Twice! No!
Part of a 747 hits a Bell Gardens home. No one is injured. In Washington, Congress is wrapping it up. Zanuck fires Zanuck at Fox. The stocks have a good day, and President Nixon appoints Pat Brown. I'm Tom Brokaw. The news is next.
Hi there. We call our United 747 the Friendship.
Our United 747 is kitchens downstairs, out of the living room.
And champagne upstairs in the red carpet room. Our Friendship is more legroom and coach.
Our United Friendship is 15 stewardesses to care for you.
The Friendship, from the people who brought you the friendly skies.
You can fly United 747, the Friendship, to New York, Hawaii, and Chicago.
Good old-time flavor. What is it? It's the Pabst way of combining the good things of the good old days with the good things of today. We at Pabst take no shortcuts. We still brew our beer the old-time natural premium way. It's the only way to get good old-time flavor. The flavor that led Pabst to the Blue Ribbon. No other beer has it, because no other beer earned it. Original Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
Benson and Hedges 100s must taste pretty good. Look what people put up with to smoke them.
KNBC-4. Where he was bombarded with questions about his trip, this, of course, being the 7th year he spent Christmas in Vietnam.
How was the reception?
I think it was about as good as we've ever had. Just a great show this year. These people were just fantastic.
Everybody was talking about marijuana back here. They seem to receive those kind of jokes pretty well over there.
Well, yeah, but that's a big thing with the kids. You know, they talk about it, and that's the thing they're thinking about, so they get big laughs on that stuff.
Mr. Hope, why the cutback in shows this year?
Pardon?
Why the cutback in shows this year?
Cutback in shows?
Yes,
no, that wasn't a cut. We did about 14 shows, and that's just on the stage. We did an awful lot of shows because we were out the same length of time, about 15 days, and we did, you know, when you do these kind of shows, you're on all the time because you're on from morning till night. Pardon?
How badly do the kids want to come back home like from Vietnam?
Well, they all, listen, they're all screaming for peace. You know that, don't you? They're all screaming. They give you the peace sign, and they all want it, and they're naturally, they're very nervous about, you know, getting back and everything, and I think we've got to cooperate, and when I talk to the kids, I talked to quite a few kids, I made it a point to, and they're very nervous about some of these guys over here yelling for peace that are kind of hurting their chances of really getting out in an orderly fashion. That's what they're really concerned about.
This might be your last trip.
Well, you never know. How are you, darling?
Hey, Bob, there are rumors that this might be your last trip.
Well, I hope it's my last trip to Vietnam, but I don't think it's going to be my last USO trip.
Hope then thanked the entertainers who accompanied him on this trip and then went home to rest and undoubtedly think about next year's trip.
Resolving of the Vietnam War problem. I think Mr. Nixon's policy is the only policy that he could adopt. He inherited this problem. He didn't create it. It was there when he got there. He chose the only option I think that he had open was Vietnamization. I think he's going to bring the American troops home. I think this is his goal. This is his announced ambition. I believe he will succeed.
The president of 20th Century Fox has been ousted after that studio reported a loss of more than $5 million in 3 months this year. Richard Zanuck had been under fire from Fox board members and bank lenders for not cranking out enough money-making film since he took over in August of 1969. Richard Zanuck's father, Darrell, will stay on as board chairman and chief executive officer.
Pardon me, Nose. Is that a mitten you're wearing?
A nose mitten. I'm wearing it because I got a bad cold.
Well, Nose, if sniffles and a stuffy head are getting you down, try 4-way nasal spray.
Is it better than a mitten?
Much. 4-way contains more kinds of decongestant, more than any leading nasal spray. And Nose?
Yes, sir.
4-way gives the fastest decongestant relief possible.
Oh.
Now, how does that feel?
Hey, that's a blast. But I do miss my mitten.
You'll get over it.
Every year, your dollar buys less and less.
That's true. But California Federal has some ideas that will help. They're called guaranteed high interest rates. For example, you can earn $1,236 on a $20,000 investment with California Federal's 6% certificate account. That's $1,236 each year, guaranteed when you leave your money in the account 2 years. Quite simple, really. You can start one of these accounts for as little as $5,000, and you won't be risking your savings. Accounts are insured up to $20,000.
For the money you can't afford to risk, for guaranteed high earnings, come to the nation's largest Federal, California Federal Savings.
Frankly, if it were my money, I'd say, California Federal, here I come.
Stetson will be no more in 1971. A company spokesman said today in Philadelphia that men aren't wearing hats as they once did, so the company is closing down. Except for the Stetson Company, business news was pretty good on the average today. The Dow averages closed at 842, an increase of more than 11 points. An average share of common stock was up 43 cents in the New York Exchange today. Volume swelled to 17.7 million shares. Today's activity apparently was spurred by a report from the Commerce Department, which said that its composite index of 10 leading economic indicators increased by 1% in December.
Wouldn't it be nice if somebody'd build a low-priced economy car with doors that open wide enough so a lady could still get in and out like a lady?
Duster do. Find out all the great things Duster do at your nearby Chrysler Plymouth dealer. He's coming through for you with America's most exciting new car.
Chrysler, coming through.
The Vera collection by Burlington is made of Codell polyester and cotton.
Vera sheets now at white sale prices at all Bullock stores.
I know all about Santa Anita. All those people touching each other.
Yes, see people touch each other at Santa Anita now.
Never.
I liked it. I liked it.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
From New York, The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. This is Ed McMahon, along with Doc Severinsen of the NBC Orchestra, inviting you to join Johnny and his guests, heavyweight champion Joe Frazier, Kenneth Nelson, Roz Kelly, and Professor Julius Sumner Miller. And now, here's Johnny.
If I do, it's not good.
Por ver a Dios nacer.
you and your wife to have dinner for two at the Cattleman on East 45th Street here in Manhattan. You're welcome. Have a nice time in New York. Somebody else? All right. Ready to make a break for it?
Yeah.
All right. You are?
Gordon Bowers from Burbank, California.
What are you doing back in New York?
I came back with my fiancée of about 4 days to visit my parents.
Is that right? You just got engaged, huh? What's your fiancée's name?
Donna Gobble.
When are you going to... Well, I'll be gone. Doggone. How long have you and Miss Gobble known each other? You get kidded about your name all the time, Donna? All righty. And you're from Burbank.
Right.
From Burbank. What do you do out there?
I'm a salesman for McGraw-Hill Information System.
Ah, good. And how soon are you going to be married?
As soon as I can talk her into it.
I thought you already accepted. You said she was your fiancée.
Well, she just accepted the ring.
Oh, that doesn't mean marriage, huh? So she can back out, actually.
I hope not.
If she did, would you ask for the ring back? I mean, suppose she changed her mind and says, I don't want it.
I'd rather ask for her back.
All right, good. What's the name of the song?
The song...
There's an emotional, slobbering crowd tonight. Okay. What's the name? Did I ask you the name of the song yet? No, I didn't. Okay, the name still threw me there. What is the name of the song?
The name of the song is Roll Over.
Roll Over.
Oh, this is number one, and the fun has just begun. I'll leave it up to you. Roll over, roll over.
Is that it?
There you go with the clover.
That's not it.
Whoa!
No, that's not it. How can you give us just
That's not an old Marine Corps song?
No, not this one. Oh. How does this go?
6 men slept in a boarding house bed. Roll over, roll over. They all rolled over when anyone said, roll over, roll over. One man thought it would be a good joke not to roll over when anyone spoke. In the mad scramble, he got his neck broke. Roll over, roll over.
Is there more? Dinner for two at the French restaurant. What is this? La Paris Brest? Is that that? Is that the name of it? So what? That's wonderful, and I'm sure you and Miss Gobble will enjoy that. All righty. Cover me. Is this a group?
Yeah.
Well, obviously it is, yes. So what are your names? Can we all speak?
Mike. This is Charmaine.
Hello,
You
Charmaine.
can call her Chicky.
Hi, Chicky.
This is Tom, and that's Dave.
Okay, how are you?
We're from Toronto, and they're from New Orleans.
How'd you happen to get together?
We just met down
Same
the hall.
hotel.
Yeah.
You're at the same hotel. It's one of the best ways to meet if you're going to meet, I suppose.
Never mind.
Okay.
The rest of them are back at the hotel.
The rest of who?
Oh, there's more. 18 more.
Oh, are you on a tour or something?
No.
No.
You just got a good deal on the room and all decided 18 to a room. It's a package deal in New York during the holidays.
I get the closet.
I see. And you're from New Orleans, and you are...
Toronto.
I'm Chicky, Charmaine Kirkland. I know I'm from New Orleans.
You don't know.
I thought you said she's from Toronto.
No, I'm from Toronto.
Ah, you're from New Orleans.
Those two are from New Orleans.
Where are you from?
New Orleans?
Ah, I see. Okay, what are you...
From Nebraska.
Yes, I'm from Nebraska. And I wish I was there. All right. Do you all have something in common? I mean, you go... No, you're from New Orleans, and you're from...
Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
The Man from Leeds.
The Man from Leeds. Do you know the Man from Leeds?
Any
You
in
know
the
the
band?
woman from Leeds. Do you know anybody from Leeds?
Ready? No.
Nobody knows a thing.
We pass on that.
All right, you gonna sing a bit of this?
1, 2, 3.
There was a young man from Leeds who swallowed 6 packets of seeds. When a month came to pass, he was covered with grass and couldn't sit down for the weeds.
Hey, go, finish that. Wow. Got my book. Trying to hold in. It says dinner for 2, but since there are 4 of you, we'll make a dinner for 4.